Well, hello everyone. Country Cuz here, and I'm out here in the garden looking around, and I'm really impressed. I've got some mustard greens that's come up. I've got some green beans that's come up that are planted called Roman 2. I call them Georgia flat beans, but this is my back garden. This is one I plant the most in for multi-gathering. And I do have another garden, and I'm going to let y'all look at it. I call it the back kitchen garden. It's built in boxes and pans and pots and stuff. And we'll go check that out next. But I just want to welcome you here, and we ain't got no music going on right now. I've been cutting grass and working all day, but I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming by. And if you're not subscribed to the Country Cuz channel here in our channel, we're pretty much all about music, lap steel guitar. But go right down there and hit that subscribe button and subscribe up to the channel. Oh, and while I got y'all's attention, Roger up in New Jersey. This is Saturday. This is about 7 o'clock in the evening here, and bless my heart, I got your pickups today that you sent. And anyway, I'm going to take y'all up to the kitchen garden now, and we'll finish up with the report. All right, well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the backyard garden that I call the kitchen garden. As you can see, we got large pots and we got boxes, and then we got grass where I mow in between. I keep it all nice and pretty and neat. And anyway, Roger, I got your pickups. Like I said today, I didn't know if y'all could hear. I was down there by the field, and I didn't know if wind got in the camera or not, but don't know if I'm going to get started on it tomorrow, because it looks like the weather is fixing to turn very bad. We under a flash flood watch here for my area and all of South Georgia tomorrow. Got some friends out in Texas on Facebook. They done reported back and said they had a tornado today, and they showed pictures of some large hail. It's coming across Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. But Sunday, tomorrow, we're going to have flash flood warnings, and we under a tornado watch. And then it's going to go all the way into Monday, and that's what I hate, them doggone tornadoes that come at night, because you can't see nothing. And I'm way out here in the country. They got tornado sirens in town, and they got some in different parts of the country. But I'm on the north end of Cordell, and we don't have no sirens up here or anything, so we just have to look out the window to see what's going on, you know. Anyway, we got all that going on, and the governor and the president's done announced they opening the country back up because the virus is getting weaker. I don't know about that personally. I'm just going to keep my distance and do my own thing, which pretty much is normal anyway, but I'm just watching a little closer than normal. Not having no musicians come out and play, I do miss that. That's the worst part, but till this mess here is gone, I don't want to interact with a whole bunch of people or anybody except my wife. And my mother lives next door, and we don't get too close to her. I'll take her groceries in and set them on the table, and I leave. Anyway, I'm going to take you for a slightly little tour of the garden, so y'all stand by for that. And this will be for the Sunday report, but I'm going to do some music, and if it ain't too bad tomorrow, I may just record while it's raining. Who knows? And play some lap steel or whatever, and then as soon as the weather gets back normal, which will be sometime Monday, I'll go ahead and put your new pickups in your guitar for you, Roger, and ship that back up to New Jersey there, and I'll shoot you an email when I do. All right, and I'm going to do a video. That's right, I'm going to do you a video of how it sounds before I ship it. I'm going to remember that too. Anyway, let's all look and see what we got here, because this is where I grow my pretty stuff, I call it. All right, I'm just going to pick you up. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, me holding this camera. But in these 2 pots right here, and that ain't too bad, is it? By golly, that's a red bell pepper. 1 in each pot. That's what that's called. Red bell pepper right there. So I got 2 of them little buggers growing. I tore up a box. That was a box right there. I just tore it out, and I'm trying to make my garden. It was, see how the boxes were sticking way out. It was kind of aggravating right there where that dirt is. And the lawnmower, I had to make a dip and then dip back in and all that. So I'm through with all that. But anyway, we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you. I hope you can see this. Let's see here. If I can get this camera down there. I have got, there it is right there. Alright, right there is lettuce. And that's baby lettuce. It just popped its little head up today. And I got, let's see, there's 3 rows. There's another row. And then you come on up. Right there's another row. But that is baby, I think that's what I call cut and come back lettuce. But anyway, it's a little baby lettuce. And it's you can cut it off and it comes back, as long as you can cut it off and don't let it go to seed. And I'm gonna put I haven't planted nothing in that, but I'm gonna I got some pots over there I'm planting stuff in. And that's gonna be a big tomato plant. That's another box that I've just turned over. I hadn't even finished plowing it. And we come over here, I'll show you. I got some squish. That right there is some crookneck squash, and I'm planting some straight neck squash also. And I got this plant that hadn't come up yet, but there are Abraham Lincoln tomatoes in there, if you ever heard of Abraham Lincoln. And then I just playing around, and that, believe it or not, that's more lettuce. So I got lettuce in there. That's peppers in that box. I got 2 boxes, see. And them peppers hadn't come up. Peppers is slow. No, this ain't no grave. It looks like a grave, don't it? They gonna call the police to me and tell me I'm burying people out here in the backyard, probably. But no, that's where I had took up one of them boxes. All right, here is, this is called a, let me think what it is, a big beef tomato. And over here's another pot. I've got, I think, peppers planted in it. I got cardboard on the ground. I do this. This is a good way to kill all your grass. Throw carpet and cardboard on the ground for a couple of weeks. And then when you get through, you can run your little rotor tiller. I'll show you my rotor tiller later. I bought me one of them little electric ones the other day, and that thing works good. All right, this right here is some more squash. This is straight neck squash here. And in the back, with all the grass, believe it or not, these 4 eggplants in that. And then coming on down here, this right here's some of my favorite. Let's see if you know what that is. Some of y'all country folks do, I guarantee you. Anyway, that's called curly leaf mustard green. Man, I love me some mustard green. I got a lot of it planted in that back garden down there. I really do. All right, now here's something I'm experimenting with. And I found all this information on YouTube by using grass clippings in your boxes to retain moisture. That's another beefsteak tomato. There's another bell pepper right there, and another beefsteak tomato. And also, I'm gonna show y'all, zoom y'all in. Y'all see them toothpicks? They're all the way around. I got toothpicks. See if you can see them. See the toothpick? Them toothpicks is in there for 2 reasons. One, if you got one of those little worms that goes round and around gnawing on your tomatoes, I done forgot what to call them, but if you got one of them in your peppers or in your soil, that little bugger right there, he'll get on that toothpick and kill himself. Also, if you got a rabbit, he come up there, try to gnaw on it, stick his nose on that toothpick, bam, he gonna back off immediately. So that's one of my little tricks. All right, this bed right here don't look like much, but believe it or not, there's taters under there. So we gonna have some taters there. I'm almost walking you around. Here's another one. This here is this is called a homestead. Now, and I bought these tomatoes. There you go. I bought them at one of our local seed and feed stores called Araby Grain and Feed. But homestead, and then there's that's a bell pepper. I bought all these plants from them. They've been in the ground a couple of weeks here and all. So anyway, and this is a big old pot of garlic. I grow a lot of garlic around here, and the rest of the boxes over here I hadn't planted. Now I have planted some beans, no, some squash over here. Now I'm gonna show y'all something, and this is something that actually I was having a conversation with one of y'all out there in YouTube land about the other day, but that box right there, everybody's wondering, what in the world's all them little white things in there? Does anybody know what them are? Exactly what you think they are. They're forks. Now what happened was, I had, this box is close to a tree, and doggone squirrels like to get in there and root around. And also we got cats, and they like to think that's a litter box. So whenever I plant something right before it comes up, keep the cats from just digging it up, I stuck them forks in there, and a cat get in there and touch your nose with one of them plastic forks and it sticks him, he usually leaves there immediately. And also, anyway, that's the way I do them forks. And I've got more garden. Boy, that sun's probably doing a number on y'all. Hold on. This is another bed of beans, but here's the cool thing. See that totem pole right there? I made that totem pole, and I put pole beans up on it. Matter of fact, I've got pole beans planted. That thing right there was a bird bath, and the cat got up there and knocked the concrete top off and broke it, so I gotta put a bowl or something up there. But I got beans planted, and then I'll take some of that old-timey twine and throw around his arms up there. Notice how I got the peppers painted on it. But that's my good luck totem pole for my garden right there. And I throw the string over that and tack it down to the bottom and let the pole beans climb up. It'll go all the way up to the top, and then it'll start coming back down. But anyway, and I've got a water, I put in a water spigot, and I got a small little sprinkler system that I hadn't put back up. I'll show you here some of it. Y'all just stand by. Right here is all my little sprinklers heads, and I've got to put them back on, but they like little bitty tiny sprinklers, and you can control your water. And I love them things. I took them up. I thought about plowing this whole area up, but I changed my mind because I do enjoy the cleanness and the neatness of the boxes. And that way I'm walking on grass and don't have to track no dirt and mud in the house when I come out to the garden. Also, over here, if I can zoom in, that's my planting station. That box is a box with a glass top on it. I plant seed in it, and all them pots right there, I got seed started in it. Them poles, I got 3 of these poles, and you see that pot right there, and if you look at that little plant, well, that's cucumbers. I got 3 of these, and let's see, that's one. There's my shop, and there's one. And see, I got cucumbers already up, see? And then I'll throw some string up on that pole. Long time ago, here's another one. There's my storage building where we keep all of our guitar strings. And see, there's plants in there, but I'll let them run up. A long time ago, that was them blackberries. And, you know, them old blackberries that's big. And I bought a bunch of them and planted them, and they done great. The only problem was they didn't taste worth the flip, so I quit messing with them. And dug them up, and I'd rather do cucumbers. and then them blackberries. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Y'all ain't subscribed, go right down there and hit that subscribe button. And we'll have some more music on here and fun. I'll try to do some music later. Might do some tonight or might do some in the morning. Anyway, I want to thank y'all and I hope everybody stays safe out there. And like I said, I'm going to just stay isolated for a while. Everybody else can do their own thing, but I hope everybody the best of luck. Country Cuz.